In the bustling city of Manila, where traffic never sleeps and food delivery is a religion, Lester Cruz was just trying to survive. Fresh out of college and working a soul-crushing corporate job, he had exactly two goals: avoid being broke and get a decent night's sleep. Unfortunately, neither seemed possible. First, his job at a marketing firm paid just enough for rent, instant noodles, and the occasional overpriced coffee. Second, his new apartment in an old building in Makati had questionable neighbors. The lady next door, Aling Cora, swore she heard flapping wings at night. The security guard, Tony Boy, kept sprinkling salt outside his post, and the landlord? He refused to say why the rent was so cheap. It wasn't until Lester met his upstairs neighbor, Mara, that things got really weird. Mara was stunning. Like, did I just move next to a model? Long black hair, a perfect smile, and a way of looking at Lester that made him forget how much his life sucked. She was also, suspiciously, only ever around at night. "Work the night shift?" Lester asked one evening when they bumped into each other at the hallway vending machine.
Something like that.
She replied, flashing a cryptic smile. They started talking more, mostly Lester trying and failing to flirt, and Mara looking mildly entertained. She even invited him up for coffee one night. And because Lester was a simple man who made poor life choices, he said yes. Her apartment was minimalist. No mirrors, no personal photos. Just a small fridge, which he swore had a faint metallic smell. Some antique-looking furniture, and blackout curtains thicker than his will to live. "So, what do you do?" Lester asked, sipping his coffee. Mara tilted her head.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Lester chuckled. "Try me." Mara leaned forward, her eyes glinting.
I'm a Manananggal.
Lester laughed. Mara didn't. "Wait, you're serious?" Lester was now faced with two possibilities. A. Mara was messing with him. B. Mara was not messing with him, and he was about to become an all-you-can-eat buffet. Spoiler, it was B. That night, Lester couldn't sleep. He kept replaying their conversation. She was kidding, right? Right! Then he heard it. A soft shuffling sound from above, followed by a loud flap. Heart pounding, he tiptoed to his window and peeked out. A shadow passed over the moon, a flying shadow. Lester did what any reasonable person would do. He freaked out, grabbed his phone, and Googled, "How to survive a Manananggal attack. Urgent." The internet, as always, was both helpful and completely useless. Garlic? Didn't have any. Salt? Maybe in the instant ramen packets. Vinegar? Who just keeps vinegar lying around? Then he read the most important part. To kill a Manananggal, find its lower half and sprinkle salt or vinegar on it. Without reattaching by sunrise, it's game over. Lester's panic turned to reluctant determination. "Okay, I can do this. I've played RPGs. This is just a side quest." First, he needed to find her lower half. He sprinted up the stairs, picked the lock to Mara's apartment, thanks YouTube tutorials, and started searching. It didn't take long. Her lower body was just standing there, lifeless, in the middle of the room. Like a nightmare version of a mannequin. Lester gagged. "I am not paid enough for this." He grabbed the only thing he had, his emergency bottle of vinegar, and dumped it all over the legs. The reaction was instantaneous. The lower half shook violently, and from above, an ear-piercing shriek filled the air. "Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!" Lester muttered as he bolted. Seconds later, Mara, or what was left of her, crashed through the window. Her upper body hovered in the air, wings flared, eyes burning with fury.
What have you done?
Pest control?" Lester squeaked. Mara screeched and dove toward him, claws outstretched. Lester did the only thing he could. He yeeted a pack of ramen at her and ran for his life. As he sprinted down the hall, he heard a thud, then silence. Cautiously, he turned back. Mara lay on the floor, gasping, her skin darkening as the first rays of sunlight streamed in through the broken window. She looked up at Lester, her expression shifting from rage to something almost peaceful.
Guess this is it.
She murmured. Lester swallowed. Why? Why didn't you just move somewhere rural? Less neighbors, easier hunting. Mara chuckled weakly.
City's got better Wi-Fi.
Just like that, she crumbled into ash. Lester stood there, stunned, as the wind scattered Mara's remains across the floor. Then, Tony Boy, the security guard, appeared behind him.
Told you, sir. Always trust the salt.
Dude! Dude! You knew? Tony Boy shrugged.
You were getting close to her. Didn't want to ruin the romance.
Lester stared at him. She tried to eat me.
Ah. Love is complicated.
A week later, Lester moved out. He left a 1-star review on the building's website. Great location, affordable rent. The previous tenant tried to eat me. Would not recommend. As he settled into his new, overpriced but Manananggal-free condo, he got a text from an unknown number. Lester turned pale. Then another text came in. Lester sighed. Maybe the city was scary enough without monsters. But just in case, he kept a bottle of vinegar by the door.